Hello, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about how to draw two different monsters. The first one is going to be this forest eater, and then the next one is going to be this one called a moonster. I'm going to draw with the number 2. But this first one we're going to draw with the letter W. So I'm going to draw a letter W right here first. After that, I'm going to move on to step 2, which is to draw this curved line right above the W. And that's going to make the monster's teeth. After I make the monster's teeth, I'm going to start to make the eyes. So a dot on this side and a dot on this side. That's going to finish up step number 2. Step number 3 is we're going to draw the rest of the monster's mouth. So we're going to draw a line coming down over here, so where we originally drew the W, so a line coming down off of it. And then another line coming down off it on this side. And then a straight line that goes all the way across and touches the bottom of the teeth, and then to that other line we just drew. Next, we're going to draw the monster's head. So we're going to draw an upside down letter U like this. I'm going to make mine a little longer. Looks like they colored in part of their mouth. If you want to color in part of your mouth too, you can. Don't have to, though. Then moving on to the next step, we're going to do the arms, the feet, and it looks like they added little eyebrows. So here's little eyebrows right here, just 2 curved lines above the eyes. These letter U's on the side of the body to make its arms. And the feet kind of look like capital letter D's that are laying down. I'm going to make a capital letter D, but it's laying down. I'm going to do another capital letter D that's laying down right here. And then make the toes by making like the number 11 at the bottom of the D right here. And then the last step, it looks like they had claws, the bottom of the monster's body, and the horns. So the bottom of the body is just going to be a straight line like this that goes from one foot to the other. Claws are just these little straight lines sticking out of the arms, these little claws. It looks like there's 3 of them. And then the horns are kind of like these zigzag lines sticking out of the top of the monster's head. So here's one zigzag line. And then I'm going to add another zigzag line, and they will touch at the tips like this to connect them together. I'm going to make another one over here. So one zigzag line, and a second zigzag line, and then it touches the tip of the first zigzag line that I drew over here. So that is the forest eater. Again, feel free to color it in or add more detail. But I'm also going to talk about how to draw the moonster, which is with the number 2. I'm going to draw it right underneath this monster. So here's the number 2. After that, it looks like we're going to start to do like the eyes and the nose. So the nose is like an oval shape like this. It looks like they colored in, but leave part of it white, like towards the top like this. They add a little line underneath the nose that hits the 2 like this. And they make 2 little dots on the side of the nose for the eyes. So that's the step right here. After that, I'm going to start to make the back of the head. So the back of the head is just a line that comes down out the 2 a little bit more. And then a sideways letter U to make the arm. Again, if I'm going too fast for anybody, feel free to pause the video. The teeth are just going to be like these upside down letter U's like this. And it looks like it has a little bit of hair on its chin, almost kind of like the beginning of a beard or something. After that, we just need to move on to this step, which is the legs and the body. So at the tip of the number 2 that we first drew, I'm going to draw a straight line coming down like this. And then at the tip of the arm that we just drew, I'm going to draw a straight line coming down like this. Oh, sounds like Snickers is outside. Maybe he's barking at something. Oh, well. But anyway, I'm going to draw my foot just like this, a straight line going across. And then another straight line going across like this. And then 2 straight lines coming up, kind of like the number 11 to make the legs. And then just a straight line going across those like this to make like its tummy. And the last step is to add the horns, the other arm, the paws, the tail, and the toes. So I'm going to start maybe with the other arm. The other arm is going to be just another sideways letter U. And the paws are just like 3 dots at the top and then a bigger dot in the middle like this. So 1, 2, 3 dots, and then a big dot in the middle like this. And then to make the toes, it's basically the number 11 and another number 11. The tail's kind of like a bumpy line, so bump, 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 bump. Comes around like that. And then finally the horns, which are kind of like stretched out letter U's like this. There's 1, there's 2, and they have these lines on them, kind of like this. And then I think I'm done with my monster. If you want to color it in again, add more detail, feel free. But that is how you draw those 2 monsters. All right, everybody, I hope you had fun drawing with me today, and I will see you again next time. Bye, guys.